All right. That sounds like enough waiting around. Hello, everybody.
Hello.
We are trying something a little bit different today in that we've dug up a demo that I'm very excited for. Define, have I told you about this game at all?
Very little.
Okay, so I'm familiar with a horror creator called Trevor Henderson.
Maybe.
He's designed a lot of very popular monsters. He designed Siren Head. He
Oh, yes, yes,
designed
yes,
The
yes,
Long
yes.
Horse. He's done a lot of really fantastic work. Honestly, like if y'all at home are checking this out, check out his stuff other than Siren Head because this guy is fantastic. But he's made something. Now, you know that Labyrinth of Refrain game that I have been obsessed with for ages?
Vaguely.
The dungeon crawl. Thanks, babe. Really giving me a lot to work with here. Come on.
I don't remember. There's so many games you tell me about.
That's fair. I do got the tisms.
Is that the one you're obsessed with right
Yes, the one
now?
I'm obsessed with right now.
Yes.
So right on time for me to be fixated on grimy ass JRPG style dungeon crawlers. This guy made a horror grimy ass JRPG style dungeon crawler that takes place in like a fucked up house with his twisted creatures in it.
Oh, I love a fucked up house.
And I love me a dungeon crawler. I don't see nearly enough like horror RPGs. Like it's always some actiony stuff or survival horror stuff, and I love me some survival horror. But I saw this and like I had something else lined up for today. That's another dark RPG. If we finish this much faster than anticipated, we might start that. But in the meantime, I really hope that y'all enjoy coming on this magical fucking adventure with us. Go wishlist this game. It looks fucking golden.
Because let me tell you, I love lurking in some walls, personally.
Oh, you have some serious ass lurking and walls ass enjoyments. Did I do the thing? Did
You
I
did,
do the
you
reference
did.
well?
Thank you.
Okay.
But it would have been, the problems I have with things lurking in my walls.
You're right. You're right. God, you're so right. Just one other quick heads up before we crack in. This demo apparently doesn't have a windowed mode yet, so we have had to rig up a series of like multiple device contraptions to watch both chat and the game at the same time. So if at any point this is a little bit jank, just roll with it, loves. Let me just make sure it showed up on the screen. Hey! It's working. Before we proceed, let me just make sure that's working right on. Yeah! Yeah, 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 yeah. So without further ado, space to explore. We want to explore, right?
Let's explore.
Fuck yeah!
I'm trying to be louder, everybody.
A quiet plague creeps forth.
Not a loud plague.
Its power it's like you. Its power lies not in its initial strike, but in its cunning, adapting, twisting, and spreading through unseen. Okay.
Okay, bye.
All right, so we have 15 out of 20 caution. We have a nose.
We don't seem to have a scalp, but I'm not really sure what I'm looking at
I
there.
think it might just be in the shadows.
Okay.
Weapons, ammo, items, empty.
Oh, okay, we have a scalp. I like an echoey footstep.
So I'm noticing, unlike ooh, this could be useful. Weapon, scalpel. So how do I? No ammo. All right, I guess we leave that be.
You can click it.
It didn't let me. Patient, name unidentified. Admission date, fuck. Time, 4. First 12 hours. Symptoms, fever, 39 degrees Celsius. Chills, muscle pain. Treatment, antipyretic. That doesn't mean it stops you from catching fire, right? You worked in medicine.
You said that like I'm a doctor.
Well, no, but like you had to know what the words meant
No,
for the
I
packaging.
don't know what this word means.
IV saline solution. Observations: anxious, confused, reluctant to cooperate. Samples collected for lab analysis. 12 to 24 hours. Symptoms: aggressiveness, paranoia, persistent fever, 40 degrees Celsius. Treatment: sedative. Antivirals failed to administer. Observations: irrational behavior, elevated heart rate, 110 BPM. Unce, indeed. Patient transferred to isolation wards. Subcutaneous branching observed.
Rational behavior. He's buying Bitcoin.
Subcutaneous branching. So,
Under the skin.
branching. It's the branching that's tripping me up.
We setting stuff on fire in here? We are trying to anti-set stuff on fire in
Yeah,
here,
that's
I think.
what the whole medicine was for. Alright, so we got painkillers, and we've got a scalpel. I guess that'll have to do.
Also, it looks like the thing we're viewing chat on has a slight delay, so
It's fine.
forgive us.
It technically always does.
Okay. My favorite pill is the fire extinguisher. This is...
Also, hey, Peppered, welcome to the party. Laboratory analysis. Patient name unidentified. Samples received blood tissue secretions. Preliminary results. Branching fuck. High concentration in blood and tissue, indicating systemic invasion. Proliferation. Rapid growth, especially in dark environments. Additional lighting required to contain expansion.
Mold.
Mold. We fruitin' in here? Critical condition. Advanced proliferation, no response to treatments, abnormal behavior observed. Recommendations, total isolation, evaluate extreme containment measures. That's a little bit rude.
It sounds real goopy here. What's that?
I think that might be the patient.
Oh.
Yeah, I think this went real bad.
Unfortunate.
But there's other goopy noises happening, so... Okay. Right? Like, the way the notes are placed there... That implies that that's what the notes are about. And it doesn't seem to be... Oh, I have to go in there, I think.
Oh boy.
Be normal.
Checking in.
Okay. Okay.
Ooh, it's so sticky.
Interaction. The ventilation system is shut down.
Great.
The air feels stagnant. I don't know, like,
Great.
Remember, if you're ever in a horror game or a situation that reminds you of a horror game, the first thing you gotta do is crawl in a hole.
Now, they were saying he was administered antivirals, so whatever it is might be viral?
Well, it said that the antivirals didn't take.
Which
so
means that the thing is viral.
Well, no. If the antivirals didn't take, that means they didn't work.
Oh, yeah, I know. But
So,
maybe
like,
it's a strong viral thing.
Well, another possibility is that they were like, is this a virus? Try the virals. I don't think it's a virus.
Fair enough.
I don't think we know enough to be making calls like that. We just got here. Like, we're probably wearing
this is crazy.
Like, we probably don't even got pants yet. I'm not assuming we have pants until we find an item that says pants. We are doing this shit in
Traumatized by Elisa.
Yeah, I am, actually. That puppet stole my pants and sold them back to me, and you cheered him on the whole time.
Oh, was a cutie.
Improvised note. Night Guard, I'm sorry I never got your name. We have to evacuate the floor immediately. Before that, barricade the main exits. Keep everything locked and secure. Watch out for aggressive patients. Shoot if necessary.
Cool.
Ammo handgun.
Do we have a gun, even?
Nope!
Weapons ammo. We could throw ammo at people.
Oh yeah, we just hold the firing cap in front of us and punch it. Alright.
It's great. This is
So,
always great when it's a blank.
I feel like... Let's just try this anyway. The elevator power is too weak to operate. I need to find an alternative. Did all the lights just go the fuck out? Okay, no, it's just on the elevator. Okay, okay. Fuck that.
Dark hallway.
Fuck that. That noise. It's locked. I need to find the exit key.
Sure do.
What is it?
Something banging. Hello?
Do other things move when I move? Is that what we're dealing with?
Stop.
Something slithering. Something, like you... Goopy is a great word you use to describe this experience. Although, I would like to point out... Okay, so this is exactly what I hoped this game would be. Again, I love me those dungeon crawlers where you move around square by square and you map out the area and shit like that. And I knew that that limited perspective would be great for our horror game. This is tense as fuck.
Oh yeah, I'm going to get jump scared, I'm sure. But
We haven't seen a damn thing yet. Pistol seems to be loaded.
Yay.
Really good news that I wanted to...
Oh, are we on the other side?
It might be... I think there's something in that hallway.
Makes you think that. It's a hunch.
The slither... Oh! I don't like how close that is.
It's looking at you.
Probably not, right? Right?
Do mold have eyes?
Technically speaking, it does have ways of sensing other nearby things. Mostly, it doesn't have eyes, but it mostly has a nose.
Crowbar.
Better take this with me.
Always good.
I wonder how the combat system's gonna work. Is it just gonna be like selecting my weapons from a thingy? Oh. Oh, that's metal. Okay. Plague probably doesn't turn you into metal, right?
Probably.
Door appears to be locked from the inside.
Frankly, that'd be kind of rad.
It would be, up until the bit where you find out, like, what sucks about it being metal. Hugs. Medkit?
Are we about to fight?
Well, that's like every new thing I've picked up has been like, is this where it happens? We're giving you a gun. Great, great, great. We're giving you a med kit. Cool, cool, cool. We're giving you a crowbar. Cool, 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 cool. Power panel for the floor. The elevator switch was turned off. What was that?
Door open?
Man.
Man indoor.
Man
Hello?
indoor.
Hi.
Oh, he's got a wiggly head.
Uh-oh. That's never good. Oh, he wiggled.
Crowbar?
It's turn-based?
Oh no, I'm not close enough. What's special? Tactics. Increase the hit and evasion chance until the end of player's next turn.
Oh, it is
Weapons.
turn-based. That's neat.
Yeah. Handgun. Lower hit chance, always a critical. Body, high hit chance, low critical chance. That's not really how that works. He's just grooving. He is not, in fact, just grooving. Reduce the enemy's agility until the end of the player's next turn. Let's go for the legs.
Okay.
Kneecap privileges revoked. We missed. We missed. I think we missed.
Is he close enough for crowbar now?
Crowbar or scalpel, do you think?
What does more damage?
Crowbar.
Ooh.
Yeah, he's wiggling. I'm gonna try the legs again.
Increasing the number of grooves in your body. Grooving.
Oh, he hit me.
Oh.
Okay.
Okay. This is odd.
What's the point of the
Did you
scalpel?
miss with the crowbar?
The crowbar hit. A little
Oh,
5
okay.
came up over him, and it says infected. HP 9 out of 20.
It's gotta be his, right?
Yeah. Because ours is at 12 out of 20.
Caution is
I'm like,
oh, health it means caution. I see.
increasing the number of grooves in your body. Yeah. Let's just bonk him. Yeah!
Groove somewhere else, my man. Okay.
Didn't have any items?
Oh.
Nothing in his pockets? Nothing tra-la-la?
Nothing, tra-la-la.
Door appears to be locked. Oh, he smashed down this door. Items? No? No?
We went.
Oh, this door.
Crowbar.
Prove it or lose it, baby!
Hey, it's a crowbar. I invented one of those.
Hey!
It's where I go to drink.
Emergency note. Power has been redirected to keep the sample room illuminated and prevent further spread. After the area is evacuated, the guard will shut off ventilation, disable the elevator, and contain the patients in isolated areas. The situation is critical.
Prove it or lose it. With it, I must say, it's just your head.
Alright, so it actually seemed to, like, we might have just gotten some lore there. Did you catch it? I think they only grow in the dark.
Oh, okay. Interesting.
Door open. Quit. Shortcut? So if it slashed me, am I already infected now? Like, are we
would
just...
assume
Have we already just beefed it?
oh, it got bigger.
Plague spreads, reaching beyond the limits of your flesh. Oh!
Pause emerge. What power are we playing? Oh, we're getting power from it?
Oh, so we're infected.
Okay.
Okay. Alright, well, what do we like? I like the bonus HP,
Yeah.
but I also like bonus accuracy.
Accuracy would be really helpful, I think.
But it's just on the one thing.
Oh, on the weapon.
Yeah. I think Bone Claws, because that's useful even if we use the gun.
Okay. containment, my guy.
And I've been doing just fine. Gotta be down because I want it all. It started out with a kiss. How did I end up like this? The kiss was infectious. The kiss was infectious.
Okay.
Okay.
I like your cloak.
Yeah, hey, ma'am. Not be able... So, body or legs? I'm leaning towards legs again. It's got to work out eventually, right? Yeah. Ooh.
So wiggly. For people in horror games, always wiggly.
Yeah. Well, I mean, to be fair, it was my major qualification for the job back in the day. Reduce the enemy's damage, reduce the enemy's agility. She's got 11 HP left. Fuck it. Let's go for legs again. Fuck.
Oh.
Well, she missed me. What happens if I use the bone claws? Crowbar. Handgun. High crit chance, high hit chance, low critical chance. Try it.
She missing?
Yep. Because I reduced her agility by shooting her knees. Unless that affects her dodge.
Cool. 2 down.
It's cool that I see things through a tape cassette. Go ahead and take a little painkiller.
So this is like, you love this kind of combat, don't you?
I really do. I mean, like, don't get me wrong. I like the usual survival horror stuff we do around here too, but this is quite nice to me. Oh. This is open now.
Here.
Killers?
No.
Here's something.
You're like a...
Patient, name unidentified. Admission date, fuck. Time 4. 24 to 36 hours. Symptoms, extreme aggression, erratic behavior, black patches, and expanding subcutaneous branching. Nails growing into claws. Treatment, sedation attempt failed. Patient became violently resistant. Observation, branching fuck invading the nervous system. Total isolation reinforced. 36 to 48 hours. Symptoms, abnormal behaviors. Patient unresponsive to stimuli. Repeatedly murmurs well, and I can swear the body levitated off the bed. None of this makes sense. Treatment, lethal methods considered due to severity of the situation. Observations, terminal infection, urgent evacuation, and containment of the floor required.
Treatment, kill it.
That's fair. A shotgun, there are only a few shells.
Save that.
Yeah, I do like that option. Oh, come on! Special. Tactics.
It's like really teeny tiny text.
Increases hit and evasion chances until the end of the player's next turn. Is there any downside to that? What if I just... Alright.
I guess it takes up a turn.
I guess. Oh, that's very good accuracy. What if I do it again? How far away is she? I can't tell if she can reach me yet. Nope, that was a bad idea. But she missed, so... Oh, and it doesn't go up any higher. Okay.
Okay, that makes sense.
Alright, in that case, do we want... Oh, it's corrupted instead of infected. Okay, let's go for the arms.
So maybe this was a person?
Well,
I guess they all were people.
Yeah, there was infected, and then there's corrupted. I bet next one is, like, ruptured or something like that. Oh, I'm out of bullets. Oh, I need to reload. Well.
That takes a turn.
It does. And it's not a turn we can really
Crowbar.
afford, so yeah, crowbar. Yeah, woo! Crowbar time! We love the crowbar around here. Alright. Head? Oh, 30%. Body was 4 to 5 damage. She has 6 HP left.
Actually,
Bone
no.
claws do 4 damage. Well, maybe there's something I can do with them. Guess if it's gonna take 2 turns either way, let's see how they work.
Hi, Ren.
Hey, welcome, welcome.
We lurking within the walls.
It's my favorite place in the world. In the walls with my wife.
It's actually where we met.
You were skulking, I was skulking.
Everyone was having a good time.
It's like that scene in Lady and the Tramp where they both have the same piece of spaghetti, but it was household insulation. Let's interact with it. Claws evolve. The power expands. Weapon Dire Claws.
Oh.
Should I not be interacting with these? I just did it because they were there.
I think you gotta.
Do I gotta?
Maybe now you can use those.
Nope. Unless I'm supposed to...
It's usually you act on that.
Yeah.
Like with the crowbar.
Well, do I have to make my way back to the elevator then? Because that's sort of the thing. I didn't have to do all that. I could have just fucked off the elevator.
Hello.
I can feel it. I can open it.
Feel the cosmos.
I sense its call. Go through to the other side? Sure!
Break on through to the other side. Loop on through.
Oh!
Hello.
Well,
And
if I just continue this way, will she? No.
I don't think you can.
Alright.
You got a
Alright.
bendy neck. Very flexible.
Ma'am, I know that you have had 3 white claws. You have to wear pants. Oh, she moved into close range really quickly. Oh, my dire claws are really good.
Is she looking at us now? Is that what I'm seeing?
It said, well, I can't tell. It says she's called a possessed.
Oh, maybe her head's down.
I would appreciate some kind of defensive option.
I encountered the worst assholes on the planet today.
Oh, my
Tell us
condolences.
while we fight this thing.
Head, body, arms, legs don't count.
Oh, because it's floating.
I can't hit for any of these. Wait, what's handgun got? I never reloaded the handgun.
Do you have to do that outside of battle?
No, I can do it in battle, but
it
that
just
would
takes
waste
a turn. Yeah.
I'm just gonna go ahead and sweet. This seems like the time for the shotgun.
Yeah, I guess so.
Well, like for one of them at least.
Yeah, I mean, I guess it's a demo.
Probably not super long, but see how far this gets us. And we can't hit her with the claws. Like, look at those percentages.
Oh, yeah, that's perfect.
What's the crowbar like? Also not ideal. Actually, I am going to reload. I'll risk it. Okay.
Oh yeah, we're doing okay.
Still pretty rough, but... Oh, come on!
Did she also miss?
Yes. Tactics thing is the closest thing I have to a real defensive measure. It ups my evade by a little bit, but not much. Just gonna try for the head. Fuck.
Company rented 30 rooms while we were insanely busy. They are a crew going down for the hurricane. They come in, decide they don't like the rooms. Lied to us saying they all had bed bugs. So they overworked us and our housekeeper, getting 30 rooms done. 2 days on top of everything, just, oh my god.
Oh, that's awful. I'm so sorry.
30 rooms is a lot if you're like trying to like, if you're doing like cleaning for bed bugs. Woof. It sucks. Oh, we got her.
Yeah, no, I was willing to spend another shotgun shell on that because everything else had like the worst odds of hitting. Oh, this is the elevator we came to initially. Things have just gotten that much worse down here. I didn't notice before. Our face has a bunch more guck on it. I don't think we actually had to use every single one of those infections points we had.
Well,
live and learn. What's in here?
Well, everyone was coming up from Florida, so because of them, I had to turn down several families that day.
Oh, that sucks. I'm so sorry.
30 rooms.
That's awful.
That's ridiculous. What assholes. Do you have to clean if someone says there's bed bugs, even if there aren't?
Joker. And I guess that would be a...
Oh! Hold the door! Hi. We got gooped. Ah.
Oh.
Okay.
So that's the whole demo, huh?
That looks really neat.
Yeah, I am definitely going to keep an eye out for this going forward. That is also much shorter than I thought it would fucking be. So we are going to play another game this evening.
Okay.
I picked up Scald against the Black Priory. People keep comparing it to... Yo. Sierra in position. Enter the building. Oh, was that just the cold open? Targets neutralized. No sign of survivors.
Oh.
Elevator spotted. Proceeding to the 13th floor. Out.
We're different now?
Yeah.
Maybe
Oh,
this is
we're
a later part of the game.
Oh, we're a cool babe now. Okay, never mind. I thought we'd have to pick up something else, but
If
I was about
there
to say that seemed a little short.
are bed bugs, they can't fully shut down the motel.
Yeah, that makes sense. Like, the outbreaks get really bad. I'm not surprised that things are severe, but like, what a bunch of dicks. I'm so sorry you had to deal with that today, Rin.
Grab water if you don't mind.
Go forth. Alright, what's in mind? This chick's... Oh, God! Alright, so I think that was a hint of who the real protagonist is. I opened the elevator, and I saw the guy we were playing as before, and he was a mushroom with a bunch of faces.
Oh.
So, I don't think that guy made it.
Sounds like.
I am wondering if that would have been different if we hadn't taken the, infection abilities.
It's pretty sure.
Do we want to give it another go?
It's up to you. I mean, I don't know what else happens.
Let's take a look and see what happens. Seams in the thread on the mattress because it's dark thread. Oh, that blows. So they were just nitpicking at shit.
It's wild to be that picky when you're evacuating a storm. Like...
Well, are they coming there for the storm, or are they... So, there is an awful thing I learned, which is that, like, disaster tourism is a thing. And, like, it makes a certain horrible sense once you think about it.
Well, it says they're a crew going down for the hurricane, so maybe, like, for aid?
Alright, maybe.
Yes, they did leave a review. Ugh. Fucking shit.
God, that's awful.
Worst.
Alright. We're just gonna gather up all the stuff possible, and this time we're gonna see what happens if we don't take any of the infectious materials. Because it's possible that was my bee. Ventilation system shut down.
I think if you're in a horror game and you get offered some goop, you might as well take the goop.
Yeah, it's true.
Might as well take the goop.
Like, life is goopy.
Yeah. Horror is goopy.
Wasn't that the name of that game with the lesbians?
Life is goopy. Lesbian slimes.
You know someone will play it.
Oh yeah.
The ammo. Alright, this time see what happens if we get no infectious stuff whatsoever. And, if this one ends the same way, we go play Scald.
Yes.
Because I need a little break from Hollow Body.
Yeah, that was,
I'm not a... But, like, it's a good game.
We'll go back to it.
I want to finish it.
It's frustrating.
I'm actually coming around about, whatchamacallit, about finishing Still Wakes the Deep.
Really?
Yeah. It, like, didn't impress me at first, but, like, the more I thought about it, the more it's like, I'm still invested. Yeah, this is where I think things began to really go off the fucking rails. So this time, maybe we don't eat goo every time an enigmatic presence offers it to me.
Like, yeah, it's a shitty, cheap motel. If you don't want to be here, just don't. Really, like...
Yeah.
If you're coming to a shitty hotel, I mean, no offense, but, like, a cheap motel, you get what you pay for. Like,
yeah, and also, like, there
and
weren't any actual
like,
fucking bed bugs.
So it sounds like it's not actually that bad.
Like, I don't know, starting a fuss over something that could get other people in trouble.
And then writing a review.
Yeah.
So entitled.
It's true. God, it's true.
That's why every time I think of certain jobs I might want to try, and then I'm like, but I don't want to think of that.
Yeah, I've just sort of accepted a little bit of that as inevitable, but like
A little bit, but like
there is
when
a
I
lot.
see like help wanted for waitress, I'm like, man, I love food,
Yeah.
but do I hate people?
Like I never want to do phone customer service again. Those are the worst human beings.
Yeah, no, customer service is absolutely not for me.
All right, so let's see if I can just use the tactics, and then handgun. Head. Yeah.
We know what we're doing now.
Comparatively,
Kinda.
we know more about what we were doing than last time. Bye. Wrecked. Little painkiller. So he did hit me once, and I'm wondering if that affects whether or not you get offered infection abilities. Like, do you succumb to it? Oh, it's goopier over here.
Nope.
Yep. Sorry, sir, no solicitors. We don't want any.
Also, didn't realize we were a guy. Thought we were a lady.
Well, we were a lady by the end of it.
Yeah, no, but I thought we were a lady.
Fuck. Strike crowbar to the body. Crowbar to the arms. Crowbar to the arms. Yeah! Alright, so we've been actually relying on the gun a little too heavily. Although, that does remind me, real quick. Oh, I can't put ammo in the gun.
Until it's.
Oh, no, there it is. Reload. There we go.
Reload.
Reload! Call. Go through the other side. No. This time we say no.
Find out if this actually
And this gave us the dire claws before. Yeah. I actually think that the only way through is through the... Yeah, because that was the way we came through before. Find the exit key.
That is.
Oh no, because there was that room that the guy came in through. Yeah, it's all coming back to me. No. Don't speak to me. Mama told me. Mama told me not to speak to no strange presences.
You're a strange.
Yeah, you're only allowed to have one at a time. If you put us all together, we stop being strange. It's why Alien vs. Predator doesn't always land. Alright, yeah, it was from this way.
Wait.
Rip that off.
Wait.
What?
Back in that red area.
We're gonna go
Oh,
there
I
next.
thought it said something.
Emergency note, we already read that. Exit key. Some of this stuff in
Oh, we
different
did
spots.
get the exit key.
Yeah.
I missed that.
Consumable painkillers. Yeah. I'm feeling it now. We rollin'. We don't need to listen to no goop. We can do this on our own.
I have random.
I am a strong, independent horror movie victim that don't need no powers.
Bye.
Disregarding that. I'm fine. Everything's fine. And then it unlocks. Yeah. Now this didn't actually lead to the exit, but I don't think we need to get to the, like there's stuff. Painkillers.
Wait, did you use there?
Yeah.
Oh.
But it doesn't lead to the exit, it leads to the shotgun. Which I suppose is an exit if you want to get bleak about it.
Maybe that was. Is it over here?
It's gone now? Oh, come on. You people are so fucking rude. Oh. Okay, we both missed. Fine.
It's fine. There's
Fine,
two people
fine.
just swinging
Oh,
at each
come
other in the
on.
hallway. Like flailing.
I'm seeing that. Are they, like, leaving bodies? Because I thought they were before, but, like... I see a smear. I thought I saw a body before. Actually, babe, could you do me a small favor and get me a tissue? Thank you. I'll take that. Alright. Darling viewers, turn away. Yeah, I remember by this point in the game before, our face looked like sort of a gross knuckle. So, I think we are doing good. I think we've done a good thing here. Nope. The only catch is, I think that we still don't have a way past... Actually, wait, what if the shotgun can clear out the gooped over hallway? Nope. Not even a little. Alright, I guess the only way to proceed is by going through the vent. We don't have the claws. Let's find out. Let's go! Yeah! Yeah, because we go through her to get back to the elevator.
Our face looks okay. Did it
Yeah.
change at all?
No, our face is looking fine.
Okay.
And we're stocked up on health items.
Let's try it.
Yeah. Like, the fuck else is happening after this? Delete.
Well, unless we do have to fight something if we take
Well, I guess we'll find out the hard way. Like, it's more important to not waste ammo, it seems, than it is to, like, oh, fuck.
Did we do that?
Yeah, that we're out of ammo. But we hit her twice, so... Handgun... Body. Oh, come on. Handgun... Body? Yeah! Items!
Yeah, I was gonna say I
Med kit! Come on. Lady, I just want to leave.
She knows you're not gooped.
Oh, I'm out of bullets?
Crowbar.
When in doubt, old reliable.
Get out of my sight.
Alright, that's taken care of. Use the painkillers. Fuck it, treat yourself. And now, this time we'll find out. Joker. Oh, it happened again! Okay, so let's see what state I'm in by the time the elevator gets down there. Oh yeah, we looked after a baby today. I plan on employing some of those techniques that worked on the kid in order to entertain you, the viewers, such as repetitive noises and jingling keys. Sierra in position, entered the building. That is a cute kid, though. She's very cute. What a round creature. Targets neutralized, no sonic contact. Elevator spotted proceeding to the 13th floor out. Hope that this isn't full of a mushroom man with a bunch of faces. Actually... Ah, dicks!
Oh man. Hate when that happens.
Alright, so now we know.
Yep.
How would you guys like to see the other game I had lined up for this evening? Alright.
Have to be first.
Go forth. Quick break. While I set up the next game. Did they just not include a normal way to quit the game? Alright, there we go. Ba-ba-da-ba. Alright, in the meantime, have an ad.
Oh.
Right? Let's window this real quick.
Yeah.
We can now. Which is good because I'm worried about it overheating over here. Thank you.
This reminds me of I've told you about this game before that we used to like play on my grandma's like old ass computer in the 90s where it's like a little castle.
Yeah.
Do you remember the name of it? Because we found it out.
I
It was
do
all
not.
pixely like this. It was like a rainy castle.
Mm-hmm. Stream actually seems to be having trouble recognizing. There it is.
I was gonna say maybe at the log in. Okay. Added progress.
Yeah, we're good. Oh, look at that tiny screen.
Hell yeah.
There you go, bud. Actually, I'm going to keep the thing away for a second so I also can get up for a moment. One moment. Okay. Thanks for your patience. The game is back? Yes. So, people were comparing this to, like, Divinity 2 and Disco Elysium as, like, a dark horror RPG. So, like, chthonic elements and medieval fantasy and sort of harkening back to, like, 90s era stuff, but also, like, doing good modern gameplay. It's turn-based and tactical, and I know that you acquire a party as it goes on. So here's something that I'm really excited to do with our playthrough, if you're down for it. You want to be able to call dibs on characters and decide what they do in certain scenes?
Okay.
Yeah.
Alright.
If you decide there's ones you like.
Yeah. Give me a sword boy.
Oh yeah. Well, we've got no shortage from the looks
Yeah,
of
it
it.
looks like lots of sword boys. A couple of sword gowns.
Yeah. Sword elf. I don't know whether or not we count those, but let's crack in. Choose a visual style. Default is recommended. This can also be cut. I don't know what any of this means. I'm willing to not fuck with it.
Yep.
Oh, CRT filter? Ooh.
What does that do? Make it worse.
No, look at this.
Yeah, it makes it worse.
No, I love it. No, it doesn't make it worse. That's beautiful. We are so different.
No, it doesn't. What I'm saying is, does it make the quality different? Oh.
broken.
Oh my god.
Old TV, mini CRT, kitchen TV, arcade. This is beautiful.
Okay.
I want the soft one.
Okay.
Yeah, I want soft. Welcome to character creation. Start by picking a difficulty for your playthrough. Difficulty can be changed during play.
Oh, that's good. Sometimes you can't change it.
For this style of role-playing game experience called, combat is forgiving and there should be little need to optimize character builds. Dice rolls are weighted in the player's favor. I think I can at least do normal.
I think so too.
I play a lot of shit like this. Attribute rerolls run, player rerolls 1. Normal mode is the game's intended difficulty setting. There's only very limited artificial smoothing of certain dice rolls. Select a class for your character. Classes define a character's role in the party by adding certain exclusive abilities. Armsmaster, Bard, Battle Magos, Champion, Guild Magos, Hierophant, Hospitalier, Officer, Ranger, Thief.
What is that?
Yeah, I'm figuring...
Battle Magos.
Magos specialize in destructive spells of the fire magic
Battle
school.
Mage.
Archetype Rogue. Bard mixes the rogue's decent combat skills and high maneuverability with the use of arcane magic.
Like,
Champion. Cleric who excels in the use of blades and armor while having limited divine spellcasting abilities. It's a guild magos. The spellcaster can develop all the different arcane spell schools fully. This comes at the cost of having absolutely no combat-related feats. Hierophant. Cleric who can develop all the different divine spell schools. This comes at the cost of having absolutely no combat-related feats. Hospitalier. Hospitalier is a cleric who serves as a frontline healer. Well armed and armored, they can stand their ground against overwhelming foes while also getting access to the highest tiers of the body magic. Officer is a skilled warrior who serves as a force multiplier through their tactical skills, issuing orders across the battlefield that they vastly improve the performance of their fellow party members. I do like characters like this.
so do I. Aw, hey Ham.
Hey, Ham!
Love the fire hydrant class.
Aw, Ham, you missed some shit. The demo for Lurks Within Walls, don't look up anything about it. It's really good. Go play it.
Sure.
Ranger is a warrior specializing in ranged combat. We don't have to explain that one. And Thief. Rogue who uses stealth to set up devastating backstab attacks. So, I would like some spellcasting, but Officer is actually quite appealing to me. May use any armor. I wonder if I can pick up stuff later?
Maybe. Seems like pretty middle ground.
Yeah, it seems like what you want in your pro tag.
Yeah.
ACAB includes Officer. That is true, actually. I hate that I'm busy implicitly
God
influenced.
damn.
That does have me question. Officer or Bard?
I mean, Bart's happy.
Arcane magic and sneaky stealthy stuff?
Yeah, why not?
Yeah, we're like a band roadie. We really should not be doing this adventure.
But here we are.
Select a background for your character. Backgrounds add points and skills, influence starting conditions, and narrative content. We've got... Alright, this is a full list. Acolyte. You claim a connection to the divine that goes far deeper than most. Whether legitimate or not, you're always ready to dispense holy wisdom. Be it imperial gospel or the profane ramblings of the heretic. The electrolytes. Courtier. Your time spent kissing noble asses has made you a master at navigating the cutthroat politics of the imperial lay courts. That's not bad. Criminal. You're an esteemed member of the Empire's teeming underworld with a special knack for getting in and out of places you shouldn't. Appealing.
Yeah.
Entertainer. Probably pairs well with Bard. In equal parts despised and adored by the wealthy of the Empire, the traveling entertainer can make a pretty penny off the blind charisma and nimble fingers. Ex-legionary. A member of the old breed, forged and tempered by the hardships of soldiering, you now belong to the ever-growing fraternity of fellow men and women with scarred bodies and broken minds who roam the Empire in search of a quiet place to call home. Bonus carrying capacity.
Cool.
That's not half bad. Gilder. You recruited into the guild service at a fairly early age. As the saying goes, work for the illustrious guild, send to leave you with gold in your purse and blood on your hands. Laborer. Oh, that's a flat stat boost. I too have benefited from nimble fingers, if you know what I'm saying. Hey!
Hey.
Talking about sex things. We've spent years toiling under the oppressive yoke of hard labor, though it may not have left you with much weight in your pockets, giving you an unnatural resistance to hardship. I'm not gonna lie, I do like this.
That sounds like
Yeah. Penetration. You have served one of the holy orders of the Empire. Nah, no church? No church?
no cops, no church.
Yeah, no cops, no church. Noble, an individual of old blood, you learned long ago that wealth and connections tend to open doors that are otherwise closed to the filthy masses. Nah.
Well, if you say it like that.
Nomad gives you fire resistance?
Why?
Being well-traveled, you're inherently flame retardant, being made partially of asbestos. Plus one to lore sounds iconic, though. You spent years traveling across the seas, living with desert nomads. However, the outsider, the nomads deemed you trustworthy enough to become an initiate in the mysteries of their pagan fire worship.
Okay.
Sailor. Kind of like... Heard the call of the mother of the maelstroms, and the salt water now runs in your veins. Whether on the deck of a gilder caravel or manning the sails of a meager fishing sloop, you feel most at home when you're at sea. Sellsword. Next one I'm probably gonna freak out about because I'm so excited for it.
Snake cultist?
Like, listen to that! Fuck yeah, I've been known to charm a snake or two in my day. Also under crafting, wow, Sailor's gay confirmed. With the once mighty legions of the Empire decline, there's an age of sell swords and mercenaries. There's no shortage of those willing to pay professionals to wreak violence on others, and you are very good at your job. It's probably stat, right?
Yeah.
Snake cultist. Writhing with serpents and darkened cellars and hidden temples has left you immune to the snake's kiss.
100% poison resistant.
That shit is nothing to me. That shit is nothing to me. Unpoisonable. Wait, if we could play a bard rock star who's immune to poison because he's been fucking snakes?
Wow.
Game of the fucking year. Street rat. Spending your formative years fending for yourself on the hard streets of the Empire's sprawling cities has left you with a preternatural instinct for surviving. No crime is too petty, no meat too mysterious. Thug. Punch first, ask questions later. You have perfected the noble art of solving problems with brute force. +1 club damage. Vagabond. Having spent most of your teenage years on the road, you're a free spirit with no allegiance to one person or place, drifting from place to place. You go where there is work, food, and a warm bed to be had. +1 to punch! Wildling. As the light of civilization fades, the vast wilderness of the Empire encroach on the civilized folk. Thankfully, you don't count yourself among those. The sky is your temple, and the howling of the wolves your litany. You would probably, yeah. So, is it between Wildling and Snake Cultist?
I mean, 100%
100% unpoisonable. Just a whole mechanic that's only other people's problem.
Yeah, let's do it.
Yeah. Distribute points to your primary attributes and skills. These go a long way to defining your character mechanic.
This is all you.
Okay.
This is the numbers part.
Okay, stats. We get 5. So we're a bard. We probably want presence. The character's ability to read and react to surrounding environments and people. Awareness, diplomacy, healing, and willpower. Intellect, crafting, and lore. So it said that we get arcane spells. I don't know what those spells scale with. Secondary stats. Describes a character's magical energy and determines how many spells can be cast. But that's a secondary one. It's from my strength? Interesting. Well, I think that it's like your... I guess the lore is that magic is a strain on the body. Vitality is from fortitude, that tracks. Wounds is fortitude. Interesting. Where am I getting all this willpower from? The presence, okay. We probably want a little strength. Do we care about strength? Let's go for the obvious ones first. We definitely want intellect. We definitely want agility, right? We're a spellcasting rogue. So we have 2 more points. We want to buff something we've already got a lot of, or we could just be an all-rounder. 2, 2, 2, 2, 2.
Yeah,
but that sounds boring.
I like it, but...
It's a little boring.
Okay, fine. Magic is a strain on the body. Just look at Chris Angel Mindfree.
Yeah, that man is not doing well, it's true. Let's see.
What does he do these days?
Freaks minds.
Still?
I assume, yeah.
Huh.
The last picture I saw of him, the man looked like a rubber Halloween skeleton brought to life by a child's wish.
In a way, it's beautiful.
I want to go... I love my high charisma builds.
Go for it.
So, a little more presence. And... What What are we most comfortable with having suck? Holy shit, Boog, that was brutal.
In terms of secondary stats?
Well, I'm looking at the primary stats. Like, what are we most comfortable with having suck? Do we want to be able to not take a punch and not lift a thing?
I guess.
Or do we make ourselves even faster?
Like coordination. Crit chance initiative. That's
Range
a lot
to
of
hit and
good
dodge,
things.
yeah. I feel we can get away with low fortitude if we don't get hit.
Okay.
Yeah.
So we just don't get hit.
Yep. Min-max. Yeah, I try to tell people I'm really not that nice a person. I love saying mean shit, and I'm really good at it. I just don't always feel good about doing it until I find somebody that I can just unload on. So athletics, I would like us to put some ranks in athletics because, like, maybe we're not intrinsically skilled at it, but maybe we've trained a little.
They're a little acrobatic.
Diplomacy. Yeah, let's take some of that. Healing, some lore. Stealth and thievery would probably be pretty good.
Yeah, I guess we get a boost to that, right? From other stuff.
Yeah. The only issue is, like, so survival and athletics being at 1. So we're not good at surviving in the woods, and we are not good at doing push-ups.
Don't have much strength anyway.
Use a jump, climb, swim, or sprint.
Oh god.
Counts encumbrance from armor.
So many things to do.
Look, 2 weekends ago I spent the entire day at a funeral making fun of a guy I just met because I thought he looked like a ventriloquist dummy. I mean, if you meet somebody who's rocking, like, the Goosebumps Most Wanted fit, you gotta unload on him. There are rules.
Also, funerals are the worst.
It's true. Hard agree.
Well, Catholic funerals.
I did call him Slappy, yeah. Stealth is looking okay.
Are those
To
zeros or 3s?
3s.
Okay.
Survival is used to forage for food, navigate difficult overland terrain, and determines a character's general knowledge of nature. So we have been fucking snakes. Have they taught us the secrets of the wilderness?
That sounds like something they would do.
1 in survival. 2 in survival. We have 1 point left. He drove a Tesla, so I feel comfortable standing by my snap judgment. Snick. Hey, Cal!
Yeah.
Last point in... crafting? Like, our guy can't jump.
Yeah.
So, like... How about lore? Since we're sort of building a brainy character, let's have him know things.
Oh my god. We're making a whole D&D character.
Yeah, Cal, you missed Lurks Within Walls, but we're starting Scald against the Black Priory now, and I'm very excited for it.
Which honestly seems up your alley. So.
Yeah, you would love this. These are the feats derived from your class to distribute your development points to them to gain benefits and new abilities. There's also a woman there who is 104, and I did ask my date if they knew what it was like for her to just come up with a design for the American flag. Arms Mastery, Bred for War, Leadership Initiate. Alright, well, if we keep talking about how we've been fucking snakes...
I don't know where you got snake fucking from.
It said writhing around with snakes.
Maybe you were just being a snake. Maybe you were raised by snakes.
What, like Mowgli?
Yeah. A snake's child. A snakeman.
1 rank gives you melee accuracy, 3 ranks gives you ranged accuracy. Let's start with leadership. Leadership expert. I often tell people that I'm not a good person. I try really hard to be, and when I fail at it, I fail spectacularly.
A lot of people say that, and they're good people.
Yeah.
Boog is good people.
Thank you, sweetie.
I wouldn't have married you if you weren't.
So, Bred for War is going to give us more athletics and toughness. Literally our worst things.
Okay.
So how about I put 1 in there?
A little help from that.
Let's put 2 in there.
Okay.
Arms mastery. This will give us melee. Oh wait,
I'd like to be able to use at least one weapon.
we have one left. I think we put too much in this. Yeah. Increased diplomacy, I think, works out. Inspiring kill. When killing an opponent armed or unarmed melee combat, all allies who witness the kill get the inspired condition for 1 turn.
You just make a really fucking awesome kill.
Dude!
No.
Okay, that would be the rest of our points, but... Alright, inspiring kill. We got inspiring kill. We've got increased athletics and toughness. We've got melee accuracy. But we have no specific weapon training. I think that works. Andros officer feats. Wait. Wait.
Did it make us...
Yeah, we picked Bard, right?
I thought we did.
Let's go back and reselect
No.
those. It'll only take it... No, because we don't have to debate it now. We already know what we want.
Okay.
Select. Continue. Bard. Continue. I remember what the numbers were. Snake. Continue. Numbers.
And this is a
1,
horror
2.
game, like a horror tactics RPG? I'm not sure yet.
So
Do you
it
know?
was described as a dark RPG with horror elements. It got compared to Prey and to Disco Elysium, which, I'm intrigued by. Yeah, and then it was put that in that, and that, and 2 here, and 1 here, 1 here. No, 1 here. And now we're all the way back to feats. Yeah, this is why I was confused. Here's our spell casting.
Okay, so this
Yeah. Bardic Magic Focus. Learn 2 new spells from the Bardic School. Tier 1, Sight to Behold. Blur to Blur to Blur. Light Weapons Initiate. Light Weapons Finesse, sure. Tradecraft. At 3 ranks, you get Backstabber and increased backstab damage. Increased Diplomacy. We want that. Increased Attunement. Probably want that. 4 ranks. Bardic Magic Focus. Oh, so each of these gives you a set of new spells. Oh, that's a lot. We're gonna be able to do so much
my
shit.
God, okay.
Sight to Behold, Fire Sprite Lifting 2.
Does that say Sparkle Dust?
No. Must be tier 1 on the feet, Bardic Magic Initiative.
That says Sparkle Dust. Light, please.
Targets all opponent and allies on the battlefield. Alright, so I think that we want to focus on some other stuff then. Increased Diplomacy, increased Attunement, Tradecraft. This gave us the Weapon Finesse, so yeah, this. Oh, I would need a lot more to do anything with that at all. So how about I just get Heroic Tune, Now You See Me, Raise the Curtain, Shadow Step, and Whisper of Confusion. Those seem like all up our alley.
Yeah.
And at 3rd rank, we get a Magic Focus and 2 new spells from the Bardic Magic School. Plus-
Two. Smothering Blanket.
And this was Light Weapons Expert. Care about light weapons? We probably should.
We should have some. Of some sort.
Okay, alright. And C wasn't so bad at all.
Okay.
Finalize your character by editing their appearance. Do we want a dude?
I want to do it.
Oh, it doesn't automatically change the portrait to that. Okay, sweet.
That's interesting. Why?
Well, probably so that you can play a trans or non-binary character.
Oh, okay. Oh, so it's just for what they call it.
See anything we like?
Night girl. Oh, she's cool.
This one?
Yeah.
Yeah, I like her too. If I get at this. Alright, do we want to switch to chick then?
Oh, okay, let's be a
Female. Hairstyle. Oh, we've got to adjust the little
Actually,
figure.
now that I think about it, she doesn't look like a bard.
I mean, like,
Doesn't matter.
fuck the rules.
Yeah, okay.
Can't fuck with that.
Can't really say so. Whatever.
Main color. Ooh, that looks good.
Oh, yeah.
Secondary color. Tertiary color. Red.
Tertiary.
Ooh,
Purple.
let's go with that. What's the name?
You want a serious name or fun?
Amuse yourself. I'm giving it to you.
Oh no. Don't do that. Sparkle dust.
Won't fit.
Fine. Sparkle bus. Yes.
Feel better?
Yeah.
Alright, it is done.
We're at the Sparkle bus.
Prologue. On the wine dark raging... Let me do this right. On the wine dark raging seas of the outer isles, a lone caravel struggles against the winds and wave towards the accursed island of Idra. The moan of creaking timbers, the tang of preserved fish. Your eyes adjust to the darkness of the ship's dimly lit hold. Suddenly, something strikes the hull and the ship rocks violently. Your heart begins to pound and a feeling of unease grows in your stomach. Rise, well rested and ready to go. Get up, mouth dry and head pounding. Rouse yourself from deep meditation. Mouth dry and head pounding?
Okay.
Yeah.
I feel like that's something the DM should decide for us, man.
Get to your feet and become aware of agitated voices shouting up on deck. Something is not right. You should make your way up top and get a bearing on the situation. Be on your way. Desk with a maritime navigation map. The map is labeled the Outer Isles, and the course is drawn towards an isle named Idra. Something just struck the ship.
Oh.
What was on the floor? Have that? You see pile of straw. Excuse me. Roll the cursor over an interactable object. It'll make a yellow outline appear.
Sorry, is this thing?
Yeah, it's been happening on and off. I'm fine.
Hi.
Sorry about that. My nose is in rebellion. Hold down the left trigger will highlight all interactable objects. Some objects are hidden and will be highlighted until they are spotted. I mean, I'm not gonna, so...
Okay. No, this is a 90s game.
Anything over here. Oh, look at her wiggle. Check
It does kind of look like you're moving a little piece on the board.
There are no weapons nearby to attack. Cast a spell, hide, pass a turn. Alright. Where do I equip it?
Hey.
Oh. Sweet. Spells. Wait. Why is it saying that I have no spells? It said tier 1, learn these ones. I guess so.
It said non-zero.
To your surprise, you realize that this door has been locked from the outside. It doesn't budge. Perhaps you could slip the lock with a thin blade or use something to smash it. Just equip the dagger. Slip the dagger through the gap in the door and lift the bar that was locking you in. The door begins to creak open. The door swings open. You can now clearly make out cries from the deck above. You should be pleased.
Who are we locked in there?
Well, I guess because somebody locked us in.
Ooh.
Stuff.
What is
Free hat. Free shirt. Bow. Free arrows. Is there anything else that can go in any of these slots? Is this a whole ass sword? It is. Look at that.
It's not the yellow thing.
Gold.
Oh.
I have $19. Moderate attunement tonic. Cool. Alrighty. Where's the stop dead as you narrowly avoid stepping in a rust-red puddle. A stench of blood fills your nostrils as you look around in the dim light of the hold. You realize someone, or something, fought for their life here. At the same moment the thought hits you, a hiss sounds from the shadows.
I hoped it was a snake.
I was really hoping it was a snake. You squint towards the shadows as a hunched, feral-looking form slowly slinks forward. Tiny, disgustingly human-like hands, yellow fangs, and a grotesquely dexterous pink tail leave no doubt of this creature's rodent nature.
It's a rat.
Though as it emerges from the shadows, it becomes abundantly clear what has started life as a common shipwreck has now grown into something that has no right to exist. Hey, come on. A second hiss sounds behind you, and the abominations lunge at you.
Everyone has a right to exist.
Combat characters act in order of initiative. You can view the initiative order by closing the widget on the left side of the screen. Moving the cursor over the widget makes combat. Note that moving the cursor over a name will make the character's outline flash on the battlefield. The widget on the lower right side represents the character's action points. The yellow pips represent movement. The violet pips represent attacks. Move a number of tiles in each combat equal to your movement points and attacks. Spending attacks to move means you won't be able to attack that turn. The way of moving action. Performing an attack will clear out all remaining movements. In other words, attacking will end your turn. Hey, Aleth, welcome.
Hi.
Left combat brings up the tactical overlay and makes it easier to see the attack position of the characters on the light grid. In the settings menu, you can toggle the tactical overlay weighted always beyond your death or glory.
Oh, your party. Oh, there are two rats.
Yeah, so I guess I want to start close to this one. Which one's going first? That one. So I want to be further away. Didn't help.
We are, but for those who are just coming in, we are Sparkle Bus, Bard.
I missed. Now getting eaten by rats. Can I cast a spell?
Rabbit rats.
Oh, that was the wrong button.
Never use them.
Did it say? I can't tell. Ability, tonic of vitality, attunement. That's a defensive thing. That was the wrong button.
Oh, infected sense.
It's immune to panic.
Oh my god.
One down. Oh boy. Man, we did not make a character good at fighting, huh?
No. We did it.
That listed an injured leg, and I gained a shoe? Rat tail, reagent, used in potion of cure disease. Alright.
Alright. Babies?
I can't tell.
Okay.
Hide, cast a spell. I have no spells. Pass a turn, view the journal, inventory. Character. Weakly diseased. -1 agility can be removed by magic. Weakened arm.
Lasts until next rest.
Okay. That kind of game. Got it. Don't get hit.
Is there permanent? Did I ask that?
I don't know.
Okay.
You'll contract the disease from your fight with the rats. You may see what
Yay.
conditions... Disease! You can see what conditions are affecting you by opening the character sheet. Press the Y button to do so.
So we have 100% immunity to poison, but not
But not to disease. Negative conditions can often be cured by magic or rest. The disease can be cured by a potion. Pick up and equip the lantern to search the area. Oh, so where's the lantern? Oh, lantern. The lantern. Potion of cure disease.
That was nice.
Appreciate that, boys. That is salt.
Salt's good
Alright, let me go ahead and cure that disease. Yeah, it's hard to put this forward as like a dark fantasy when we've got healthcare. Searched all those things, so I guess we go here. You emerge onto the ship's lower deck. As your eyes adjust to the darkness, you become aware of a hulking figure standing in the shadows. Sparklebus, here at last, growls a rough voice.
Who's there? Show yourself.
It's Roland. Where the tides have you been?
Low decks, planning our landing. Why?
The island is in sight, but the damn guilders refuse to land. They want to turn back.
Turn back, we lose our shot at the girl.
Ooh, are we nefarious? Are we after a girl here?
Maybe we do want to ask more.
Only superstitious bilge. They claim they saw something in the water. Either way, our boys are about to show them some very real steel.
Alright, now we lose our shot at the girl.
And no one gets paid. Listen here, I know our boys better than most. We've hired them to go to Idra and kill. If we don't pay them, things will go bad quickly. But the sailors are bloody terrified. They claim something is hunting us.
Let's go for all the...
Wait, there's a few sailors up ahead, rattled as a pair of rabbits.
Is there a way past them?
There are 2 doors ahead. Take the left and we should be able to sneak past them without any trouble.
What else I should know?
Let's just get off this bloody boat. Motioning for you to take the lead, Roland falls in behind you. From above, agitated shouts can be heard. Leave.
We acquired Roland.
Add a new character to your party. Press right bumper or the character portrait to swap the party leader. Current leader's attributes are used for tests outside of combat, such as awareness or stealth. Familiarize yourself with the attributes and abilities of your party members and have the right character take the lead depending on circumstances. When a new member joins your party, they level up to your current level. The level up icon on your party member's portrait shows that a character is ready to level up. Press the X button and go to Feats tab to begin leveling up. I spotted something. So, I'm assuming that I take Roland, since you've got the main character. Just loot the room. Use tools. Love it. Love to see it. Huge fan of theft. See, grindstone. Okay. That goes back down. Crafting station. To create new items, place ingredients in the workstation, grind and press craft. Known recipes. Hurdle Birdle Burr. I know no recipes, but I can throw my fish. Fit. Thought I could. Well, we've got salt.
Oh.
Add ingredients to the crafting grid. Just by double-clicking the ingredients from your inventory. Not a valid recipe. You're not valid.
Salted fish is perfectly valid. Plenty of people eat it.
What do you mean? What do you mean I can't make fish? Fine. Fine, no salted fish for us. Stealth. Press the hide button to go into stealth mode. You also press the left joystick to enter stealth mode. Stealth indicator becomes visible. Yellow indicator means you're in danger of being spotted. Starts counting down. Moving in lit areas and being close to other characters will make the counter go down very fast. Take the shadows and avoid other characters. The ability to stay hidden is dictated by your stealth skill. Increase the skill to stay hidden for longer. The indicator turns green, it means you're no longer in danger of being spotted. Alright, so... this is odd. Oh. Nope, bad idea. Shit. Dead Emperors, it's coming for us. It whispers to me. One of them draws a weapon with shaking hands. Get away from me, or diplomacy.
Let's try diplomacy.
5 plus 2d6. Must roll 5 or above on 2d6. I like those odds.
Yeah.
You bring glory upon thine ancestors. Men stop dead in their tracks, seemingly shocked back from their momentary lapse in sanity by your words. The pair blinks towards you in a moment of indecision and then stumbles up the main deck into the tumult that seems to be taking place there. Alright, so that means I can just rummage through the place now. Alright, so we were not good at stealth yet. That's my fault, I got too close to them. That's a door. This is also a door. Flimsy wooden door. Thievery versus difficulty 10. Athletics -1 versus difficulty 5. Let's try picking it. Sweet.
Oh.
Oh, I didn't even see that. Whoops!
That's a dead one.
You good, Chief? You recognize the corpse of one of the crewmates, a young man of barely 16 years called Sullum. Youth has been mauled to death by what you assume are the grotesquely altered rats you encountered just minutes ago. The corpse is still warm. Rippin' pies, kid. Oh. Kick. Masterwork short sword. Mine now. I will check him in a second. Oh, a buckler. Got a shield now. And he's got big-ass bastard sword and heavy armor and a cloak. He doesn't need anything, really. Yeah, this guy's good. Go ahead and have a health potion real quick, though. There we go. There's the good shit. Else around here? No. Desk. Oh. Surgeon's journal. And brandy. You read. Journal that was kept by the ship's surgeon of the Zephyr. On the day of departure from the mainland. Left Adler's Helm today with a full complement of passengers, mercenaries by the looks of it. Paid well. Ship was dispatched by Guild before we could fully restock medical supplies. Hopefully we won't need them. Then again, our passengers make me uneasy. Written 5 days ago. We're all in the mess, and had to set nose. Men seem on edge. Can't say I blame them. Have been sleeping poorly and dreams are unsound. Eigen came to me today with a bite wound that he sustained while working in the hold. Didn't see creature and would say it was a rat's bite if it weren't for the size. Some aspect of the dentation that I find hard to explain properly. Was visited today by the navigator Aslam. He asked for white fern, a sedative. Claimed he had trouble sleeping, suspected he was not fully forthcoming, and when pushed, mumbled something about the stars being odd. Not sure what he meant, and he left before I could push him further. Written today. Men are about to break. We cannot maintain our course. For Idra. Captain advised me today to make ready for surgery and to expect casualties. I expect he intends to inform our passengers that he refuses to land on the island. If this is my last, the entry trails off. Unfortunately. So, people saw this coming. Where do we go from here?
Trying to go on the deck, right?
That's what I thought. Oh, because the other guys already went up. Or that's what it said? Oh. You emerge onto the deck and see two groups of men facing each other with weapons drawn. The ship shakes violently in the grip of a storm as lightning tears across the sky. Amidst the din of the storm and their frantic arguments, you bellow for the attention of the assembled crewmen and mercenaries. Both of the ship's captain and the leader of the mercenaries you hired, a coarse thug of a man named Gustavo, turn their attention to you. They look ready to use the unsheathed weapons in their hands, at the slightest provocation. Address the ship's captain or the mercenary leader. I say ship.
Okay.
You direct your attention to the ship's captain. You know him to be a reasonable but suggestible man. At present, his usually placid eyes are wild with panic or anger.
Why have we not dropped anchor?
Something dire stalks these shores. We cannot approach without risking the ire of that horror. A jittery mutter of agreement rises from the sailors, causing Gustavo's eyes to darken even further.
What horror? What have you seen?
Naught but glimpses. My men have seen the shadow of something deep in water, stalking us. Nothing natural moves like that. Gustavo glares murderously at the captain.
Foolish superstition. Take us in now.
Something changes in the captain's expression. He stands tall. I will not order my ship and my men to certain doom. We shall not get any closer to the coast while I have command.
Pretty good at the books.
We did good last time.
It's 10.
Yep, that was the same difficulty we made before. Hell yeah.
Yeah.
believe you, but my contract with these men does not mention your survival. Very diplomatic. A few of the ship's crew lower their weapons. The captain's eyes flip between you and Estavo's murderous grin. He sheathes his blade and speaks softly, his voice barely audible over the snapping sails. So be it. May the deep have mercy. Gain 300 XP.
Oh.
Well, suddenly huge, monstrous tentacles burst from the water around the ship. For a split second before the terror sets in, you wonder what Estavo must be thinking as the monstrosities loom over him.
I think I know what he's thinking.
Yeah, probably something to the general effect of, ah, frack! After reaching their full height, the tentacles curve inwards and smash into the ship. Some pierce straight through the deck, others snap the masts like they were matchsticks. You stand frozen in place. Through a haze of splintered wood and panicked screams, you notice Roland. He throws himself out of the way of a tentacle, but begins to fall overboard as the ship lurches once more.
I mean, I think the ship is done for.
Oh, the ship's done for it, certainly, but the only real question is, do we try to save Roland, or do we book it?
Let's save Roland.
You seem to know us, right?
Yeah.
Dash towards the ship's fractured rail, dodging holes in the deck and wounded men, beseeching you for help. Roland hangs by one arm from the side of the ship. Try to grab him. You lunge for Roland's arm, but he loses his grip and your fingers close only around thin air. You missed him by an inch. He falls wordlessly downward. You watch as he's swallowed by the raging sea. The ship is listing fatally, and you see the great tentacles high above you, poised for the coup de grace. Abandoned ship!
We were just talking about it.
Were we?
Yeah, remember it means,
Bloodless takeover or something,
No,
right?
no.
Oh no, you're talking about piece de resistance.
Oh, peace there is
It's the best way to fight, and thus the best way to do anything.
Yes. I don't speak French.
As you jump, you hear the terrible rending of wood giving into flesh. The impact of the water winds you, the waves pummel you down, the currents beseech you to go deeper, ever deeper. Peaceful blackness. Sink. Oh, this fucks. Two weeks earlier.
I don't want to ruin the moment. I am flagging a little. How long?
Well, we only started at around like 7:30. So I was hoping to go until like 10 or 10:30, but are you feeling out of juice? We could do 10. Twilight meeting. I guess we don't go that way. Guardsman dressed in the livery of noble house Barrett. Guard scowls somewhat at you. Armsmaster Lyra waits you at the main entrance. You best talk to her if you're not already done so. An aging, armored man in the livery of House Barrett stands and scowls at you. Eyes like coal peer from a craggy face fringed top to bottom with wild white hair.
Return as challengers there.
The older man crosses his massive arms, steps forward, and leans towards you. So, young sellsword, come looking for a scrap, have you? Though his voice is full of gravel, there's now a glint in his eyes as though his old coals have begun to warm up.
Gideon? Is that what this is?
Yeah, I think that's his name. I think
Gideon,
you know.
you old fool. You old fool.
A single bark of laughter emanates from the dense beard as he embraces you in a crushing bear hug. Oh, I like that. If you hadn't done that, would you not have already known him?
Seems like.
Gideon may be older and grayer, but from the force of his hug, you don't reckon you'll have any more chance of beating him now than you did as a 12-year-old.
It's good to see some things haven't changed.
Gideon steps back and allows you to breathe again before grabbing you by the shoulders. We heard of your father's passing. Truly, he sits with the golden dead now. Tell me, how did he die?
Let's not dwell on old wounds. Do you know why I'm here?
Master Cato will chew your ear plenty when you see him, Sparklebus. Lyra, the new master at arms, awaits you by the main entrance. She'll escort you, and don't ask her not to. If you think I had a temper. The joke fails to hide the note of anxiety in the grizzled houseguard's voice.
Well, versus 15, that's more.
I think we can do it.
Let's try it.
13. I won't betray my master's confidence by saying more. Best you see him yourself. The man offers a smile, but it fails to iron out the concerned creases around his eyes.
Very well, I'll go with the master.
If you want to explore for old time's sake, take this lantern. Lord Baron will wait. And we don't want you getting lost in the hedge maze again. The man laughs heartily and hands you a small brass lantern.
Hedge maze.
Whatever may come to pass, it did this old warrior a barrel of good to see you again, girl. The old man slaps you on the shoulder in parting, almost knocking you off balance. Then he seems to remember something and leans in conspiratorially. My damn knees are acting up again. Can't hardly sleep on account of the aches. Let me tell you, I'd take an arrow in the leg any day. If you're going over to the kitchen later for a bit of grub, a bottle of brandy from the wine cellar would make me a happy man. Gideon shifts as if to emphasize his stiff knees. But first, don't keep Lyra waiting any longer. Talk to her first and I'll be here for later. Right, so we can bring him some brandy. The lantern. We've lost all of our shit.
Well, because this was 2 weeks earlier.
Yeah, it's just... I don't know, there's part of my brain was like, oh, dog. Ah, he has
Level 1
stats.
agile beast.
Hey, buddy. Didn't let me pet him, but fine. Guard scowls somewhat at you. Armsmaster Lara awaits you at the main entrance. You best talk to her if you've not already done so. Alright. Let me poke around.
Okay. Shock freaked me out for a
There's
second.
Lyra, level 9 fighter human. A woman stands before the main entrance to the villa. Her posture speaks of a graceful, coiled power, that of a dueling ace. No doubt she's the new master-at-arms for House Baron. As you approach, she offers a quick, neat bow, just low enough to be respectful. Greetings, Sparklebus. Master Cato welcomes you back to House Baron. The Master is eager to meet with you and is ready at your leisure. However, if you wish to refresh yourself first, he suggests you visit the kitchens for some food and then perhaps walk the grounds and gardens.
Why have I been summoned?
That is for the Master himself to answer, and he will soon enough. For now, though, please get some food and look around. I'm sure old Gideon will be happy to see you if you've not talked to him already.
Very well. Let's get that man somewhere.
Excellent. Though I'm sure you know your way around the grounds, the kitchen's in the building to the east, and the garden and the hedge maze to the west. Come back and check in with me once you stretch your legs. Brandy, brandy, brandy. I want to drink with the old man. That sounds funny. Your Master Cato isn't seeing anyone. So tell me you have an audience. Should you be here? Hey? Tell me you have an audience. Should you be here? Hick. Strong on shore. Hick. I love that you move like somebody moving their little chess piece.
Said that earlier.
Oh, did you?
Yeah.
Sorry.
I was saying, like, moving all the pieces across the board.
Yeah, it's cute.
Good kitchen.
Love to find a kitchen, please.
Dark in here, right?
Yep. They said building to the east, and I'm not seeing any other buildings to the east. Oh wait, no, this is west. Sorry, I'm also flagging a little bit. We did have a busy day of amusing a baby. You enter the kitchen, a pair of scullions offer a hurried bow. It's all so much quieter, emptier, and gloomier than you remember. Of course, old Magda is no longer where she used to be, sitting by the oven, kind, red-faced, and tending to a shank of lamb. Reminisce. You remember the matronly woman as she sat, humming to herself, pouring fat over the roasting meat. Child, come here, will you? Sorry, this is not going to go with the cooking sounds. Magda was always a beacon of kindness in a childhood where such qualities were few and far between. Go to Magda. Button. Magda clasps you gently with her tubby hand. Have you eaten yet? Before you can answer, she produces a small bundle of treats from her apron and hands it to you. As daughter to the Master-at-Arms for the Great House Baron, you did not go wanting, materially at least.
Thank you.
Magda looks at you with kind eyes as you pick at the bundle. He's here again, down in the cellar. He's not so good, my child. Sleeping now. It would be best if you got him to bed before his men see him like this again. The knot in your stomach is as real now as it was when you were 12. Don't worry, he won't make a fuss. He just needs time. You know, Sparklebus, deep wounds take a long time to heal. The old woman turns back to her meat and resumes her meandering humming. The sound of a man clearing his throat snaps you back out of your reminiscing. May I help you, milady? The man in a chef's outfit offers a hoarse voice. So that was you thinking back to the past. Magda's not there anymore. It sounds like you used to have to regularly fish your drunken father out of the cellar. So this isn't just a create your character and, you know, have at it situation. You have a history. Wendy? Nope. I didn't mean to click me. Saved. Empty bottles litter the floor of this room. You chuckle to yourself as you imagine the kitchen staff in their wine tasting sessions. No doubt much revelry has taken place here. Then a cool gust of air from the passage to the north. The wine cellar lies that way, and you can almost hear faint sobbing. Ghosts, no doubt.
So, dead here?
Well, I'm sort of intrigued by the prospect of ghosts. Lantern, wine. You never have too many lanterns. What if I need to set a fire?
There are too many bathrooms.
You're gripped by a long-hidden memory upon entering this part of the cellar. You sealed it away, but in so doing preserved its strength, and now it demands freedom. You still recall smelling him before you could make out his writhing shape in the dim light of the cellar. Mistress Valeria! Open the door! Your father doesn't even notice you in the throes of his intoxicated ramblings. How could they take her? Her chambers were locked from inside! Where is she?
Try to shake some sense in.
Your father jolts upright, the bloodshot whites of his eyes glaring out of the darkness. We found her, wandering the forests outside the estate. Mistress Valeria! Haltingly, leaning heavily on you, your father manages to stand. She was never the same. Whatever happened broke her. It was the girl, you know? The seed was planted in Valeria that night, but how could you know? You were but a babe yourself. You lead the now sobbing man out of the cellar.
Stop it, father.
Lord Cato trusted me, and I failed him. But Valeria was the one to pay the price. Mind broken and that spawn of a child. Father's voice seethes with fury.
Enough.
Don't talk back to me, you bastard. What do you know about honor? As much as your harlot mother. Your father steps away from you unsteadily, tears streaming down his contorted face.
Shut up, shut up, shut up.
You draw a ragged breath and snap out of the memory. Your knuckles white. You're alone in the damp cellar and don't particularly feel like dwelling there.
Sorry, I feel like I'm doing a lackluster performance. I'll try my next.
It's okay, you're tired. Well, we've got the brandy he wanted. We're not gonna get in trouble for seeing the Lord drunk after having a few with the old man, right?
They told us to go have...
Yeah.
them.
My ham. My ham. We have an upward limit to our carrying capacity.
What?
So...
We have 6 things.
Yeah, and we're probably all gonna lose it all after this cutscene, so... God, I wish I knew what was bothering my nose. The more I talk... Old man, I got you hooch. I have your medicine. Ha! That's some fine foraging, young whelp. Before you can get a word in, Gideon snatches the bottle, uncorks it, and drinks deeply. The old man, eyes closed in relief, lets out a deep sigh. May your sleep be dreamless, he speaks as if to himself.
May your sleep be dreamless.
Gideon smiles sadly. An old soldier's greeting. Something one mercenary would say to another as a prayer to not dwell on painful memories, the kind that comes with the work. Your father and I... He halts momentarily and looks at you. Your father and I would always part with those words. Now I've held you long enough. Be on your way. Free XP, baby! Alright, do you want to head to our meeting? Are you ready for Master Cato, or do you wish to wander a bit more? Have you eaten? Perhaps see the hedge maze if darkness does not scare you? Actually, what is the hedge maze?
Go have a little bit of fun.
I can't imagine this being it. said it was this way.
What if you go
Here?
It's like a little.
Here?
No.
Yeah.
Okay.
Although, let me
Why
check.
is that there?
I don't fucking know. Try up here.
That
Oh wait,
looks like an
unless-
entrance to a hedge.
You stand before the gates of the hedge maze. It stirs old feelings of both dread and elation. The sounds and smells of the estate grounds, as they were long ago, call to you from distant memory. You feel you could easily plunge into their depths.
Fuck it, let yourself go and remember.
Which daydream is it this time? Are you valiantly defending me from rebels again? Embla throws a pine cone at you, snapping you from your reverie. She's 10 years reverie. She's 10 years old and you're a year her senior. Let's play hide and seek and go seek in the maze. I'll hide. You faintly hear someone yell her name from the distance.
Better run, Star Child.
Only my mother ever calls me that, Embla says, frowning. Where did you hear it from? Before you can reply, she flings another pine cone at you and darts off into the maze.
Jeez.
You hear a man's voice. Yell Embla's name again, much closer now. Either way, she's lost you in the winding passages of the hedge maze. Memory tugs at you, urging you onto the center of the maze.
Calls to me. Ghost.
Oh, ghost or guard that I can hear?
Oh.
I'm sure we'll find some. We've already hinted that that ghosts are common enough for somebody to mention them out of nuisance. Like, oh, they're in the
this
vents
is a
again.
fancy-
No, I do love me some fantasy horror. Like, what if the world was wired differently and full of wonders, and they were terrible? You stand at the center of the maze. It feels much less impressive than you remember. The ornamental pond was once an ocean. The rock at its heart a windswept island. You found me, daydreamer. You remember the tone of her voice. You can almost see the impish 10-year-old girl wading through the pond.
Do you always come here?
I like the water. It's so calm. Embla shoots you a mischievous look. You notice the faintest tang of ozone. She makes a slow motion hop through the water, her fingers trailing the pond's surface. Where water and skin meet, strange colors bleed and spread across the surface.
Well, you get in trouble, stop it.
They were saying before, the Duke's daughter had a demon child. Were you friends with some girl who was, like, touched by Innsmouth? Embla moves her fingers across the water's surface like a painter's brush. Colors spill across the pond, and for a sleeping moment, you fancy that you can see cloud-topped mountains. Or was it the ramparts of an impossibly large city, reaching towards the heavens? The silence is shattered by a shout, along with the beguiling images. Mistress Embla, the master requests you in the house immediately!
It's my father, something's wrong.
It's mother. She's ill again. I think I gauze it, with what I can do. It poisons her mind. How long until mother isn't mother, or until father isn't lord, or your father isn't master at arms? How long will any of it last?
I don't know. No one does.
Do you ever feel like everything is a lie? Like there's a veil that covers everything, but in some parts it's thin enough to see through? Embla starts as your father steps breathily into the enclosed garden. He's red-faced from exertion and anger. Young lady, you can't run off like this. The whole estate is looking for you. Your mother is ill and needs you. Now. Yeah, I'm fine.
Okay.
Your father shoots you a stern glance. I'll deal with you later. Embla says nothing as your father grabs her by the arm and hauls her past you, back to the house. She doesn't meet your eyes as you pass. Finding yourself back in the present, a chill has crept into your bones. You must move on. Sweet.
Quite lost.
Okay. Okay, we're done. Enough of that. It was the silliest of Billies, it was the serious of Billies.
Being a real serious Billy over there.
You know, actually, if I finish my work early tomorrow, would you want to, like, do a second stream? Because I'm kind of just getting into this. If you're up for it.
Let's see what tomorrow brings.
I might, maybe I'd continue parts of it without you or something. We'll see how we feel. Are you ready for the master? Let's go see the master.
Let's go see the master.
Very well. If pleases you, the master is in his office, just ahead. And note, once you eat the master, things may move quickly. You may not have another chance to walk the grounds.
Yes, I remember the way.
I suppose you do, but I'll escort you nonetheless. A flicker of a smile plays across her face, and she beckons for you to lead the way. Oh, she's in our party now. The opulence has faded, the shadows longer. Clearly much has changed since the last time you were here. It's been years, perhaps decades since you were here. Not since your father was the house arms master. Not since... You must have your wits about you, and perhaps now is not the time to dwell on painful memories.
Yeah, anyway.
Sure? Because I'm curious.
Okay, fine.
Not since your father's exile. You were no more than 12 when you were driven from his household. Hard were the years that followed. The mercenary life is bloody and unforgiving. Those years stole your childhood, and eventually they took your father too. But your father had always insisted, to his dying breath, that his failure had been his own. He'd gotten the fate he deserved. The memories are painful nonetheless. Flanking the doorway are two marble statues. The craftsmanship is stunning, but the sight of the two women depicted fills you with sadness. One you recognize immediately, Valeria Baron, the mistress of the house. You remember her as a gray ghost, absent and unwell. The other statue depicts the girl you once knew so well, Embla Baron, daughter of the house, and now a woman grown strong and clear-eyed. Her likeness has none of her mother's cowed timidness.
So, it sounds like your father was...
And failed.
Failed to chase, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
That's what it sounds like. But he was still there after Embla was born, so that wasn't enough to exile him. Which one?
Was Mistress Valeria?
The mistress is vacationing in the countryside, Lyra answers curtly.
And what about Boog?
Her eyes flicker ever so slightly. We should hasten to Master Baron. He's long been impatient to see you. Don't mind me just looting the place. Tomes? I probably should not do that. Oh.
Oh.
Whoops. Whoops, 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 whoops. Learn. Whoops.
No.
Whoops. No. Alright, it's not letting me do that.
Sure. I don't know.
Okay. Exit. I mean, like, what will that do for me?
Let's do it.
Fire Warrior, Mark of Illumination. None of those are spells I can learn. Holy Light, Blessing Touch.
What kind of spells can
It said
Oh,
Arcane?
those are level...
Maybe.
Grace.
Yeah, like, you would think that that would be right up our alley. Like, if I don't know what these do, I should probably leave them alone. Not that way. If you don't mind, the master's office lies through here. Do you mind if I look... Sorry, again?
Do you mind if I look around?
Master Cato has summoned you, and I don't intend to keep him waiting. Besides, there's no need for you to disturb the servants in their tasks.
Look.
Your call.
I would say.
Let's not keep Master Cato waiting. The finality in her voice leaves no room for discussion. Fine. I guess we could be professionals about this.
Whatever.
You did chase my father out of here. So
You
I
did
feel like
suck.
Cato Baron sits tall and tasteful, but modest reception room. It sits tall in a tasteful but modest reception room. He looks less imposing than you remember, and with a few more crow's feet. Nonetheless, he's lost none of his composure or air of casual authority.
Crow's feet, you say?
Ah!
I have crow's feet.
Two of them! You take a seat across a formidable desk from him. His study, like the rest of the villa, is half-lit, giving a morose cast to its opulence. The older man's face creases into a tired but genuine smile, which momentarily lifts some of the room's oppressive mood. It's a mercy to see you again. Your own woman and in your prime, Cato says, before a frown consumes his smile. It's just a shame our reunion is overshadowed by the fates of those we love. But perhaps, together, we can yet improve our collective circumstances.
So you know my father's dead.
Cato leans forward, hands clasped beneath his chin. I shan't deny it. I was saddened to hear of his passing. Despite everything, I remember him fondly. You got some options.
No need to do it fast.
Is that what you want to do? Alright, if that's what you're getting from it.
No.
No, I'm not trying to stop you. Like, these are characterization decisions.
No need to dwell on the past.
There we go. Cato was caught off guard a moment before letting out a deep breath. Then the years have bestowed you with wisdom. I'm glad, for has forsaken the house of Baron.
Why have you called me here?
Embla is missing. Cato's voice quivers momentarily, betraying his stoic features. Now I beg of you, Sparklebus, help me find my daughter. Help her return home where she belongs.
You're my only hope, Sparklebus. What's happened to her?
She left without notice, a week ago. From the scant clues we had, we believe she boarded a ship bound from one of the outer isles, Idra. She went of her own free will. At the time I thought little of it. He begins to glower. Since then, however, there have been reports, grave ones. No one, and no word has left Idra in days. Rumor has it that even the Imperial augurs are in the dark. I know not how this touches the fate of my daughter, but she must be returned to me one way or another.
Any idea why she left?
Something has been building in her for years, an aptitude of sorts. I suspect you already knew. In any case, it's grown much stronger lately and drives her in ways I cannot understand. I suspect she's looking for answers.
Why Idra?
Why, indeed. There's little on the island save for the port of Horin. If Idra was her destination, she must have landed there.
Horin?
Yes, an old imperial port home to a few hundred whalers, traders, and the occasional smuggler. We can only speculate as to what drew her there, but it's our only lead. An aptitude of the worst kind. It does not spring from the canonical imperial praxis. Instead, it comes from elsewhere. It's the kind the Empire does not suffer to exist. I hope it's only answers that she seeks.
Did I already ask why Idra?
Yes.
Okay, I see. Can I do?
Hire mercenaries. Travel to Idra and begin your search from the port of Horin. From there, I trust you to do what needs to be done. Spare no cost. Just bring back my daughter.
Mercenaries?
Yes. If nothing else, the port will be dangerous enough. That is why I have summoned a Roland Greyeye to me, a crude but effective sellsword that I've made good use of before. He shall accompany you on the task.
Roland Greyeye?
The man's a grizzled veteran. He may have slowed with age, but his experience and reliability more than make up for it. He's also very much respected by similar men, and so will be instrumental in hiring a reliable crew. He shows you his upturned palms, beseeching. I know this thing I ask of you is fraught with danger, but this is your chance at improving your fortune, materially and in honor. What say you?
I accept for Emma's sake.
You're sentimental. Cato smiles softly, visibly
She was my
relieved.
friend.
We're about to find out she definitely eats people
Oh,
now.
yeah.
Oh yeah, like
she might be the tentacle boss.
that chick's a fish. That poor girl got shape watered. Visibly
Get
relieved.
fished, idiot.
And for a moment he looks like the man you remember. Have you any final questions or matters to discuss? Time is, as I'm sure you appreciate, of the essence.
Let's just get on with it.
Roland stands with poorly concealed effort, and Sparklebus, you stand and meet his gaze. Return her to me. There is no other outcome of this affair.
Shake his hand. Splash. Dark, wet, full of terrors.
Oh.
Oh.
Slowly, you drag yourself from the cold water onto the relative safety of solid rock. You try and fail to stagger backwards as exhaustion washes over you in forwards as exhaustion washes over you in a great black wave. Oblivion takes you before you hit the rocky ground. You're awoken by the cacophonous cries of gulls circling you. Your body is a mass of pain and exhaustion, covered in 1,000 cuts and scrapes. The large white birds gather around you in eager anticipation. What a magnificent feast your bloated corpse would make. Minutes or perhaps hours pass as you lay unmoving, trying desperately to will some warmth back into your body. Finally, you manage to force your eyes open. By some miracle, you're not only alive, but you find yourself on the shores of the cursed island of Idra.
Right. Made it.
Strewn around you is the wreckage of the Zephyr. You see no other survivors. Lest you find equipment and company soon, you may have cheated death in vain. Your character is critically injured. This means you have taken enough damage to reduce both your vitality and wounds. The green bar on your character's portrait represents your vitality score. Vitality is a buffer to your wounds, and as long as you have vitality left, you won't take serious wound damage. Vitality is easily lost and easily regained. Potions and healing magic restores vitality even during combat. The second purple bar represents your wounds. Losing wounds is much more serious than losing vitality. Reaching 0 wounds means your character falls unconscious. Wounds can only be recovered by resting or leveling up. Try to avoid taking wound damage at all costs. Whenever you take wound damage, you get an injury condition as indicated by the icon on the portrait. Injuries confer serious penalties, so the character can only be removed by resting. A party full of injured party members has its combat effectiveness severely reduced. Making camp and resting is the surest way to restore an injured character. Notice that resting is not possible at every location, so plan accordingly. You can also rest at inns where you find them. Okay. Alright. Shit's fucked. I don't think we're wearing pants.
Yeah,
The pants check is always extremely mandatory for arriving in any new horror game.
We failed.
Oh.
Spotted something. Pants?
Pants? Are they pants? Gold, forks, and shears. Sure.
Were there
Potions.
pants on this ship? We just didn't get them.
We definitely had pants. Although, let me check. Oh, come on!
Oh, you lost your pants in the water. Oh no, it looks like you're wearing pants there.
Can't equip any of this. Wading out on the freezing surf, you lose your footing on the slick stones and fall heavily to the ground. There's a sudden blur of movement in the corner of your eye, and you frantically try to get your feet, you slip again. Standing above you on a large rock is a young woman dressed in nautical guild livery. Wet auburn hair clings to her face in the cold wind. Magi's balls! I was sure I was the only one to make it ashore. The woman leaps from the rocks and helps you back on your feet. Looking you up and down, she fetches a wineskin from her belt and offers it to you. The skin is nearly empty, save for a last mouthful of brandy. You drink it down greedily, and slowly you feel a modicum of warmth creep into your bones. You recognize the young woman's face now. She must have served on the Zephyr.
What's your name?
Katiana's my name. The crew calls me Kat. Or rather, they did, I suppose. She looks up and down the beach with a furrowed brow. Listen, you have to get up. We need to get off this beach before you freeze to death. Or worse.
Worse?
There's something wrong about this place. Can't you feel it? Like a taste in your mouth. And there are beasts. Huge sea creatures I ain't never seen before. I saw them dragging the dead crewmen into a cave west of here. At least I hope they were dead.
What do you suggest?
Leaving! Did you not hear me? There's beasts! We need supplies and shelter first. There might be a salvage to be had among the wreckage of the beach. I also think I spotted the chimney of a house just north of the cliffs. A warm fire and some food will go a long way. Kat offers you her hand and drags you to your feet. She looks pensively towards the west. Also, as I said, there's a cave west of here. I think the crabs dragged off most of the corpses there, but what if they're not all dead? Might be other survivors like you and me. What's more, there's a chance one of the officers was carrying the seal when the boat sank. If we could find it, the Nautical Guild would give anything to have it returned to them.
Seal?
Captain Seal. Goes bork bork, gets eel stuck in its nose every so often. It's a medallion of sorts that's carried on every guild vessel. It's not just for show either. They say the seals are forged by the Magi and they have secret powers, but I don't know nothing about all that. All I know is the guild pays well and I have one to return to it if a ship is ever lost. It's always worn by one of the officers, but I don't think that the captain had it on him when the fight broke out. Might have been the first mate was carrying it, and I think he was still alive when the ship sank. So I would say that cave to the west is where we should start looking. You ready to go?
I have some questions first.
There'll be plenty more time for that once we get off the beach. Are you ready?
Okay.
Good. Found this bow in a cargo crate. It'd be best find you a weapon too as soon as possible. I suspect we'll need it before long.
We're gonna fight, I'm half dead.
Together you begin to move off the beach towards whatever darkness dwells at the island's interior. Wait, hold up. Let me check. Do we have any potions that would help right now? No.
What is that potion?
Equipped Pour Arrow.
What is the potion?
Attunement. It increases your magical aptitude. Let's keep looking on the beach. There's gotta be something. Oh wait, no, we already checked that. What the fucking... Ooh, that's gorgeous. A lanky man with skin like sun-dried leather stares slack-jawed at you. He's dressed in rags and with a wide-brimmed hat and a large bundle of scraps slung over his shoulder. Did Basilo's eyes deceive him? More ghosts? Or did the sea spit you back out alive? Not many are that lucky. Your eyes fall on the crude spiked club that hangs on his belt.
Who are you?
Basilo makes his living picking at what the mother of maelstroms does not swallow, and it's been rich pickings of late. Crates and barrels, so many candles, and even the odd fleshy morsel. The man bears a row of blackened teeth and what you assume is a smile.
What's the club for?
The club is caked in dried blood and of crude design. It has the look of a tool used well and often. Basilo offers up a chuckle that's chillingly out of place as he pats it. Every now and then, Mother Maelstrom offers up a little fish that have a bit of fight left in them. All Basilo does is help put them to rest.
How many fish did you put to sleep today?
He looks taken aback by the question. Don't worry, Basilo did them all nice. Just like Father taught him. Anyone still squirming gets a knock on his shell till he good and floppy. Not to worry, been doing this for years. Used to help my dad hold him down while he did the knocking. Quick as you like. Basilo offers an eager smile as if to reassure you that he's very good at what he does.
Murder survivors and steal their
Basilo fidgets in obvious discomfort at not understanding what you're trying to get at. The drowned men belong to Mother Maelstrom. Doesn't matter if few of them managed to wriggle onto shore for our last gulp of air. They're drowned men nonetheless, and all Basilo is doing is sending them back where they belong. That's the way we used to do it on these islands. Now most folk have forgotten, but not me, not Basilo. My family has been here for a long time.
This is hard because I know what I would do.
I mean, we could use that weapon, and we outnumber him. I mean, like...
No, I don't want to as a person, but, like, it's probably a good idea.
The man looks at you, eyes wide in genuine surprise and shock, then a mask of pure rage falls from his face. You shouldn't be all healthy and like. Mother Maelstrom offered you up for me. Basilo will make you stop squirming, little fish.
Maybe he would have attacked me anyway.
That's sort of what it sounds like. I'm going to move us a little further away from him and let this chick tank since she has a lot more health.
Does she have an arrow?
I thought we both had arrows.
Oh, okay.
So I'm up first. And then Oh, and he whops her. She's got... Can't use a ranged weapon in melee. Cannot fire... You are right. Well.
Oh, dude. Can't stand right up at a guy and shoot him quick blank with an arrow.
Ooh, I'm struggling.
Yes.
Okay. Do I have enough to... No. Let's... Get a little further away. 6 piercing damage. That's looking pretty good. Where's my spells? I picked a guy that knew a bunch of spells. No spells available. Why no spells available? Did I wildly misunderstand what my character is? Oh, I reached level 2. For the first time in your life, you're overcome with a sense of purpose. The path ahead will undoubtedly be difficult, but you're certain it's one that you're supposed to take. And it restores our HP!
Oh, yay!
Hell yes!
That's important.
So if I upgrade that, I've got 2 more. Backstab damage, Bard Initiate, increased diplomacy, increased lore.
Wait,
This
so
increases
you
it
now
2.
have spells.
Well, it said that I should. Maybe it just makes it possible for me to learn them, but I still have to find the books. So I should have taken them into place. Live and learn. In the meantime, Tradecraft I think is going to see us pretty well. You don't care, do you?
Nope.
Alright. Save and exit. Pick 2 new Bardic Magic School level 1 spells. Okay! What's this one? Sight to Behold, Fire Sprite, targets any opponent. So, Fireballs, targets all allies on the battlefield, removes conditions Blinded, Deafness, and Silence. Targets all allies, gives them Inspired. Light, please. Adds illuminated. Sparkle dust. Adds condition lesser blindness. So we gotta take that.
I guess.
Since we named ourselves after it. I'm actually saying Sight to Behold next. Something that lets us remove debuffs.
Yeah. Good.
And, like, our other character is a archer.
We can buff her.
Yeah.
Debuff her.
Oh, and now I can cast spells. Sight to Behold. Fuck yeah. Yeah, we have you now because of my convenient level up. Oh,
Were we
I
able
don't...
to see his health?
Yeah,
Oh.
yes. So
Yeah,
we aren't
we're
doing
right there.
great.
Oh, I see. We have to get his wounds down to 0.
I think we just need to drop him. 7 piercing, looking good. Oh yeah, he's nearly down. So, Sight to Behold, that blinds him. Oh! It's
Oh.
AoE.
Ooh, that's good.
Lesser blindness ended. Okay. Fuck you. Can we agree that guy sucked?
Yeah,
And it's cool that we killed him?
Yeah, that's alright.
Alright, did I take his weapon?
I'm not gonna lie, when I was like thinking of what I would do, I was kind of like, oh, like this is his culture. Like,
No, he kills people!
I had a moment.
Sweetie! Babe!
I was like, he doesn't know.
It doesn't matter if he knows! A blood-curdling howl cuts through the fog. Whatever its source is not far away and it sounds dangerous. Okay. I was gonna check what was over here. What's this? There was a little... Dire hounds. Hostile. I'm just gonna go ahead and hide. And go this... Fuck.
How?
Who's
What?
this? Dead body. Okay. Alright. So I guess I'm the closest thing to a tank right now. Can I even equip more weapons? How do we run? It might be a good idea to run.
Not sure.
Repeat last action. Oh, that's a good move to... That's a good thing to have. Alright. So, first things first. What? Whose turn is it? My turn. Why are no spells available? Cannot afford to use Sight to Behold, requires 10 attunement, current is 3. Okay. Whoops. Wrong button. Well, I had a spell, I had a potion. Yeah. Moderate attunement. And I can still cast a spell. Sight to Behold. And you get further away from the dogs. Oh. Whoops. Forgot to attack. Seeing that. Getting mauled by dogs. Doing 1 blunt damage. Oh, injured head. Oh, look at us.
Yeah, that's bad. That's real bad.
Yep. And I've got no spells, and I can't fire in close. Disengage, and that's a full round action. I think we are dead.
No, you saved, right? It's not like a
So I wasn't.
roguelike.
I wasn't able to. I've been seeing the occasional autosave. You have died. The dragon awakes. Reload a previous save or restart the game. Load last save. Thank you. Okay. Alright, we saw this already. Yep. Continue, 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 continue. Loot. Loot. You know, I'm not going to try to go the way it didn't recommend. What's your name? Worse. What do you suggest? Continue. Seal. Continue. Yes, let's go.
Now, did you get that level up in the middle of
No, I could probably already do it. Yep.
that? I would do it.
increase that. Can I increase this as well? No. That just lets me do spellcasting at all. Does this also let me? No, it does not. Okay. Light weapons finesse. Give. Backstabber give. And we wanted sight to behold. Sparkle dust. Confirm. Do I have any actual weapons I can equip? I feel like I should... Oh, shit. I accidentally consumed a potion. Did not mean to do that. Oh, and here's some weapons. Well, that does change the arithmetic here, doesn't it? Warhammer or club? Warhammer's got more damage. Yeah. The old guy. Pickings. I'll buy whatever you bring me.
Oh.
Clippers. Crabs and critters and such, growing large and strange this time of year. Get your leg in clippers and they'll lop it right off, so be careful. But not to worry, Basile has always given them a laugh, even when he was wee. He must have been just as big back then, though it doesn't really feel that way.
Maybe because you have weapons?
Well, no, because I said something different. I didn't ask him about the club. Wait, I had some questions. Not out here in the cold. Find Basile up by the farmhouse. Might even have some soup cooking for you. As the form dissolves into the nothingness in the mist, you can hear him muttering to himself excitedly. I'm not sure how I feel about what just happened here.
Okay. What do you want to say?
Yeah, picked up penny buns. How do we save? Continue. Okay.
Wait.
How do we save?
That didn't give you a save
No. Oh, there it is. Empty. Save. It is 10 p.m. Did you want to wrap up?
Tired.
Alright, we did look after a baby today. Alright, thank you all for popping by. I'm really into this. I wish that we'd gotten a little bit further into it today, but I don't know, maybe we'll continue with it next time, or, like, interspace it with Holobody. In the meantime, whoever's still in here, let's find somebody to raid. Oh, we just got the one person. In that case, let's not even bother with the raid. It's already wrapping up. Thank you all for swinging by. Y'all have a lovely evening, and I'll catch y'all next time.
Bye.
Night.